Hello, it's Greg Otten here with MaritimeGardening.com. I'm standing in about, 30 feet of strawberry garden here, and I've only got a few minutes of battery here, so this has got to be quick. And I'm going to show you how I take care of my strawberries for the winter. This is all I really do to feed, weed, etc. my strawberries for the entire year. Stay with me. Hello, I'm here by the sea. Good morning, it's April 3rd here in beautiful spring Nova Scotia, and then today I'm going to find some squash in my tulip garden. Hi, it's Greg Otten here with MaritimeGardening.com. Alright, so the process is really quite simple. Just cover everything in seaweed, about 3 inches deep. You need a lot more than you might think to cover that kind of area. I had enough bucketfuls to fill my truck. Now, let's spread that around and see what it looks like. There are a few weeds in the garden here, and if I was really organized I would have pulled them out back in October, but I was busy doing other things, so I'm using the even lazier approach. So I'm covering everything. I know the healthy strawberries will push through this seaweed no problem, because I've done this before. And if I'm lucky, some of the weeds won't find their way through it, and whatever ones will, I'll deal with them in the spring. There's not a lot of weeds here. You'd be surprised what a good mulch will keep out. Anyway, I'm just using this pitchfork to spread everything out a bit. Got a video on seaweed if you got questions. Short version is don't worry about salt. Especially if you're putting it on in the fall, everything just works itself just fine. Alright, there's that section done. Move the camera a bit closer. This was enough, like boxes like this sort of thing, enough of these to fill the back of my truck. There's a good amount. Thing to leave lying around. And you can use a rake for this too, but it's a little bit clumsier than a pitchfork in my opinion, but you can still use it. If you don't have a pitchfork, you don't have to run out and buy one. Pitchfork's handy because this stuff's kind of like spaghetti and it's just sort of easier to manage it. There we go. That's done. I'll probably do, looks like I got enough seaweed to do about half my garden. So half the strawberry garden, that is. So I'll probably do the other half with hay. Just because I don't know if I'll have time in the next few weeks to get down to the ocean. Boy. And if you're wondering what time of year to do this, I do it in December. But as a general rule, do it when your strawberry plants start to look really ugly and dead. Right? They look ugly if you don't want to look at them anymore because they're breaking down and getting all discolored. and the foliage is dying, well, that's when they're done growing. You want to let them grow as long as they want to grow, as long as they're nice and green and they seem to be somewhat erect. Leave them alone. But once they start laying down, and if they're laying down, they want to go to sleep. And if they want to go to sleep, you should, if they want to go to sleep, you should give them a nice blanket to sleep under, right? Pretty simple way of remembering it. I got lots of videos where I use seaweed, so if you got questions like, is it too salty and all that stuff, just look at my other videos on seaweed. Short answer, it isn't. It's fine. All right, that's it. Go. All right, so that's how we do it. 20-30 feet of garden done in about 5 minutes. That's all it takes, and that's all I do in my strawberry garden. I just put a good heavy 3-4 inches of mulch on it. Sometimes I use seaweed, sometimes I use hay. Those are the two things I use. I've had really good results. When I put hay on, I put it about a foot deep. You need a lot, but the result of that is that that's really all the work you have to do. I don't fertilize this, I don't water it. I mean, I don't really do anything. I pull a few weeds in the spring when the strawberries are coming up. A few weeds, the strong strawberry plants will push through this, and the really strong weeds will push through this. And those are the weeds you need to give your attention, right? The weaker weeds, just let them die underneath the mulch. So, I hope you found that interesting. I hope it was helpful for you in your garden. And if you found this content helpful, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Check out my Facebook page, maritimegardening.com, and check out my podcast, maritimegardening.com, where I talk about doing things like this and how to save money and do everything the easy way. All right? Until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching.